you play a lot better if you get on with your teammates, that's for sure, if there's a bit of a bond there. And they've been able to train together, which is even more important. Let's hope it does help. I have no idea in terms of the performance, but I'm sure it will.
How keen are the players, especially the players that played in that the World Cup playoff at the Aviva, the hammering against Denmark? How keen are those lads to sort of put that out of the equation completely? I know it's obviously an away game, it'll be tougher, but...
Well, we're playing arguably one of the best sides in the group, them and Switzerland, there's no doubt about that. I don't think that... no, I know actually, because I've played, and when you're being beaten by somebody, you tend not to be... It's a different game, it's a different fight that we're going into. It's, you know, they might be the same players, we're a different team, a different way of playing, I guess, different whatever it might be, different manager, different style, different whatever it is. I tended not to look back me. There'd be that little bit of more of me that I want to slap them, because if I've been done, then I'd want my revenge. But I wouldn't be, if I'd lost heavily, I wouldn't be worried about that loss. In fact, I'd be more focused on getting a win if that was the case. So, and I tend to think most players feel that way.
Mick, how disappointing was it to lose Mark Travers to injury? I know he probably wouldn't have started these two qualifiers, but he had such a good finish to the season.
Very disappointing, and equally for him, maybe more so for him. Because, you know, as a young player, he gets in, he's had his opportunity in the first team at Bournemouth, he was excellent in the game. He impressed us in March when he came here. Sadly, no, Kieran Westwood wasn't fit, but I had less worries about that when I knew Trav was coming. So yeah, really sad for him, but he's injured. Nothing I can do about it. You know, it's a freak injury. Nobody's ever seen that injury before. He'll just have to go and get himself right and come back in next time.
We heard about how excited Luke Connell was last week about being part of the squad. How did you feel he got on in the Algarve?
Himself, Luca, he was excellent. Yeah, he's a lovely personality about him. Real pleasant, lovely young fella, really. But he stood up in training, he stood out actually, and I think everybody was impressed with him. I've just seen him saying goodbye to all the lads, and each and every one have given him a hug and, you know, good luck and get fit and see you next time. I think everybody took to him as a person and as a player. So it's sad for him to be going, because it was a good opportunity for him.
I'm sure you're happy to two more players going into the Premier League next season with Conor Hourihan and Glenn Whelan after Aston Villa's promotion.
Of course, yeah. Well, yeah, unfortunately it's one of those things, that's a bittersweet one when you get promoted. You're never quite sure what's going to happen in terms of transfer policy, but the way the two of them have played, it wouldn't surprise me if Glenn is there and he plays in the Premier League the way he just keeps carrying on. And I think Connor's been excellent this year, he certainly was for us. So if they're both playing, it'll be great, it'll be good for them, good for me.
Do you think Glenn Whelan can continue to be a key player for you, because he put in a big performance here against Georgia a couple of months ago for you?
Well, you can only play for so long. I mean, in terms of, you know, he was, supposedly when I came here, he told me he'd retired, and of course he hadn't. He told me he had been retired. He was brilliant here, I thought. It was an outstanding performance he put in, and he's been really good this season. No, I don't. I thought somebody was tapping. I was going to say, am I boring you that much? Look, if he keeps playing like that, I have to say, when he trained with us, and I hadn't trained with him before, we'd had a pretty good session, and then we were just stretching off, and he said, "No, I need to go and do a bit more," and he put a bit more in himself. I thought, yeah, that's why you've played till you, was he 35, is he? So that's why you've played to 35, because you train hard, you look after yourself, and he's in great shape, so keeps playing like as long as he wants until he stops playing like that.
In terms of your striker options, Mick, you must have been very happy with the way Shane Long has finished the season, getting a bit of form there in the last few months.
Of course, we always want the players to be in form when they come here. I think there is sometimes players are not playing great at the club level and they come here and actually play because it's different, it's international duty, and it can work the other way. I mean, he's been injured. I was sad for him the last time. I wondered if we'd see him again because it was a bad injury he got. It's lovely. It's lovely for me. It's lovely for him. It's lovely for the team that we got somebody who's been scoring goals.
Sorry, Mick, has Luca gone home now?
Yes, just gone home today.
Is that an injury or just
an injury? Yeah, he's got a thigh strain.
And Mick, has there been any talk of that 5-1 against Denmark among the players? Is that something that you're...
Not until I start answering questions about it, of course. It's the first time I've ever heard about it. How long ago was it?
Not long ago, no. It was November 27th.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Is it the kind of thing that...
I've had a lot of food and drink since then and done a few things, let me tell you. So, I honestly, it doesn't... I think I answered the question. I don't think it resonates with them at all. It's until it's coming. Hey, I'd hope it doesn't. I'm just saying, I was the ilk. If I'd been beaten by somebody and beaten badly, then it was revenge I was looking at. Not looking back and thinking, oh, we got beat by so and so, and oh, to worry about them. Completely the opposite. So I hope. I don't see any of that. It's been a very great week. It's been terrific. All very positive.
Christian Eriksen is playing a Champions League final. Was it 5 days before your match? Is that an advantage for you?
Only if somebody clumps him, I guess. Well, isn't that the case? I've just seen Josh Cullen come in. He's come in. He looks like he's just played in a playoff final, and he looks like he's just created the winning goal, and he looks like he's had a brilliant time, and he looks like he's enjoying his football. He was different class today in training. So, if Christian Eriksen wins it and he comes in that frame of mind and that form, then we could be in trouble. If he loses it and he thinks, I don't know, he's just a top player. We'll have to deal with him whatever happens. And you know what, if he has a disappointment, I doubt very much that the disappointment in his life will affect him that much against us. And if he wins it, he's a bloody good player anyway, so it makes no odds. I'm sorry, I know you got to ask those questions. That don't cut anything with me, that stuff.
And the last one for me, like the fact that Ireland has played Denmark so often in the last couple of years, is there any advantage in there at all for you?
What's been the results?
Yeah, 3-0 in the
To a different game.
Okay.
I don't take anything from. No, it's a lie. Actually, I do take something from the games. I'll watch them, and I haven't been watching them, but I'll watch them now, and see how they went, and see how they played, and how we played against them, and how we can hopefully do better. But I said 3 draws. Well, I'd take one of them now if we were getting on the bus.
Nick, did you use your camp in Portugal to test out new formations, etc., or was it a let the hair down kind of job? And would you be tempted to change formation now this close to Denmark and Gibraltar?
No, we didn't use it to try out different formations. No, I won't be tempted to do it. We were playing 4-3-3 against them in some shape or form, and not 4-4-2 as we did against Gibraltar. And as somebody said to me, you've got to get 2 strikers on the pitch. I neglected to tell him that we had more chances playing with 1 striker on the pitch than we did at Gibraltar with 2. No, the shape that we played, the team that we played, the formation that we played worked and suited us really well.
How much did the match stability come into your thinking during the camp in Portugal?
None, didn't work against Gibraltar. It won't be working in Denmark. Zip, nothing, not at all.
Not going to happen?
No.
And finally for me, this is the first opportunity for you really to spend an extended period of time with the squad. What did you learn from them when you were with them?
I just learned even more what a good bunch of lads they are actually, and what good players we've got. I watched the standard of the training, and I've just said that to them this morning. You know, I believe we have to play a certain way as an Irish team, but over and above that, we've got some really good quality players on the pitch that played, and I think that was proved against Georgia, and I see it in training on a daily basis.